Massive fire in Marion County now has people in a neighborhood demanding answers. We told you a state of emergency was issued yesterday because of what you see here. Thousands of rail ties were soaked in a potentially cancer-causing chemical that burned. State and local investigators are now monitoring air and soil quality in the area. 9 Investigates has now been working to piece together how all of this happened. Channel 9 Sabrina Majori is live now in Dunnellon. And Sabrina, you have a copy of an early air monitoring report.
Yeah, and Darlene, continuous air monitoring is now happening here. Those rail ties were owned by a company known as Trackline Rails. They were trying to start a shredding and grinding operation of these wooden railroad ties on the property here owned by the railroad company known as CSX. The county is now preparing to take legal action against both companies.
I just saw the big black smoke.
Ruth Churchwell says she smelled the smoke before she saw these massive flames. She's always had breathing issues, but since Sunday's fire near her Dunnellon home, she's finding it even harder to breathe.
Stay inside, and when I go out, wear a mask.
An air quality report says about 100,000 rail ties soaked in creosote burned in this fire. It's a chemical used to preserve the wood that could be potentially cancer-causing. This air quality monitoring report says the day of the fire, a team was collecting real-time air quality data. None of the readings had results above the action level, so officials didn't issue evacuation orders. But medical doctor and toxicologist Ernest Chiodo says a bigger concern is a compound created in the burn. In the aftermath, he says state officials are paying close attention to the impact on surrounding soil.
If you have a large volume of this material burning, there's a chance it can get into the groundwater. It can contaminate the soil. And if you have kids playing in that soil, they can be exposed to the cancer-causing agents.
Marion County says soil samples to date haven't detected concerns, with the State Department of Environmental Protection working on remediation. That could include digging up enough soil to make sure hazards do not remain on site. And for months before this fire, the county and city of Dunnellon had been fighting the private companies CSX and Trackline Rail to get them to remove the ties because of potential hazards. They asked the state to revoke their permit long before that fire, but that never happened. CSX told us thousands of rail ties were removed before the fire and that they're cooperating in the cleanup. In the meantime, residents with concerns are being told to contact the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. Reporting live in Dunnellon, I'm Sabrina Majori, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.